come with us to set up this weekend's birthday event. So the day before the event, I like to blow up all my balloons at home. This helps a lot when I'm on a time crunch, and it just makes the setup run more smooth. For this 50th birthday, they requested a gold and white theme, so I'm using Reflex Gold and Fashion White. I'll be using mainly 11-inch and 18-inch balloons. I'll also be using quite a bit of 5-inch balloons and a few 24-inch balloons as well. So I'm blowing up my 11-inch and a few 18-inch balloons and tying them into pairs. Once I have them all in pairs, I start forming my clusters. I like to create clusters of 6 balloons. If you need a more in-depth video explanation, go check out my other tutorials. So I know some of you wanted to get to know us a little bit more. We're a small family business. We're located in Langley, British Columbia. This is my side hustle. I work full-time as a receptionist, but my goal, of course, is to one day do this full-time. For event setups, my husband and my mom are the ones who help me. My husband actually made quite a few backdrop panels for me as well out of MDF, and they were quite popular. Comment below if you'd like us to film a video on how to create your own backdrop. So when I'm tying my balloons into pairs, I like to tie them as close to the base as possible. I just feel like this makes them more sturdy and not as flimsy when I'm creating my garland. I've had a few people ask me how to attach the balloon garland to a backdrop. The way that I do it is I use a 260 balloon. I tie it and it kind of creates like a large elastic. And then from there, I attach some command hooks onto my backdrop. I put them on the front this time. Sometimes I'll put them on the back if I want the balloon garland to lay closer to the back. I'll also link the command hooks in my bio so you guys know which ones I use. From there, you just wrap your 260 elastic around a balloon. Doesn't matter which one it is, or it just, I guess, where you want it to like kind of sit would be the one that you wrap it around. And then you just tie your elastic, or you kind of just hang it onto the hook, and it will hold in place. For the setup, I only used 2 command hooks, and it held up great. It held up the whole night, which was, I believe, like close to 8 hours. Right now, I am just attaching the bottom one with a 260 elastic as well, and then just modifying it and moving it to where I would like it to be. Now I'm just attaching the bottom part of my garland. It didn't fit into my SUV, so I had to split it into 2 pieces. It is a great way to save time though, because now I'm just attaching it on site. I have posted a previous video on how I attach my balloons to create a garland, so go check that out. As I've mentioned before, I like to do it by using the necks of the balloons. I tie them directly together. I just feel like it creates a more firm garland, if that makes sense. It just holds up a lot longer, and I just feel like the structure is more sturdy. And now we need a little joy burst break. I recently bought a pack of these at Costco, Canada, and I must say, I am addicted already. They're so good. They're kind of like a hydration drink, and they have 0 sugar in them. To keep the balloons behind the marquee numbers in place, I just added these command hooks directly onto the marquee numbers. And again, this method works great. It held up all night for the whole 8 hours that they were there. I'm whipping out my electric balloon pump. For those of you asking, I did get it on Amazon. They're only like $20, I believe, and they are very handy. I'm just blowing up a few balloons on site. Not all of them fit into my SUV, so I do have to blow some up and add them to the marquee number behind. I kind of wanted to create like a fuller look behind the numbers. As you can probably tell, the new balloons that I'm pumping right now are a lot shinier than the balloons that I had pumped a day before. Just keep in mind that balloons do oxidize, so that's why they look more matte, the ones that I had previously pumped up. What I would do in this case is spray some high shine on my balloons, which I did do. I just forgot to record, and it makes them look brand new, as if I just had pumped them the same day. So at this time, everyone was starting to come in to set up. I believe they had a DJ. So the DJ was on stage setting up his equipment. That's why you'll see a whole bunch of people going in and out. And this is the final result. Comment down below if you have any questions. Check out our bio. We do have custom garland kits available on our website as well.